Hello, mate.
So I'm now with Spurs fan Ian. Tottenham 1, Sheffield United 1. Ian, how are you feeling?
Absolutely gutted, mate. That was shocking. That was shocking.
You're always in such a good mood and always very positive about Spurs.
Yeah.
Give me some positivity from today.
Point's nice. I'm enjoying my point.
Well, it took so long. I wonder whether you actually heard the question.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm just thinking about what's the positives on it. There were some, obviously. It's nice that Gazaniga was establishing himself as a goalkeeper. I'm fine with that. I don't know what else. Kane really looked off the pace completely. Sonny was brilliant. He was still running around like a lunatic. But Sonny, Kane looks as though he's not fit.
Ian, on a serious note, we have now won only 3 Premier League games out of 12 Premier League games. We're almost a third of the way in to the season. Are you worried?
I'm not worried about the relegation. What's worrying is allowing the fans...
Relegation? You even mentioned
I
the
will
word
mention
relegation.
that, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not worried about that. But so many fans are there and they're going, do you know what, I think we should just wipe the season off and put it down as a failure. You know, well, we've not even got the Christmas yet. And I think that's shocking to think of that one.
Yeah, but you're saying it's a shocking performance today.
Oh, it is, definitely.
Now, lots of people in recent weeks or in recent months are blaming Ericsson constantly, Toby, Jan, Danny Rose to an extent, because they're all so-called one-away players, not signing contracts, etc. Who are people blaming today?
Poch. Totally Poch. A few weeks ago you said to me, do you want what's the situation on Poch? And I was going, if you want to be a winner, then you've got to get rid of Poch. If you want to organically
You really believe that?
If you want to be a winner, yeah.
You really believe
that?
Yeah. You don't think that we will win anything under Pochettino?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not
so can you see Pochettino leaving soon?
You look today, and when they're making it's the 83rd, 84th minute before they're doing the substitution, right? Poch is there, he's got Jesus in his ear, a good 5 minutes, having a discussion how they're going to do it. Well, more I would have bought on earlier, but I would have bought on Sessegnon on as well. We really needed pace, we needed some speed within there.
I've got to admit, I'm surprised that we didn't see him today.
Yeah. It was ideal, it was crying out at half time, that's where I would have brought him on at half time.
Yeah.
You know? And you can get him building up into it. Well, Poch is there and he seems to be stubborn. He's
Ian,
I trusted him before, I don't so much now.
Our next Premier League game is away at West Ham.
Yeah.
By the time we play them, we wouldn't have won away in the Premier League for 10 months.
No.
Now, how do you feel going into that game?
Not hoping they'll win it. That's terrible. We're lucky. People are actually there saying, oh, well, we're actually unbeaten in 5. You're going, yeah, but how many of them have we won? You know, it's all right being unbeaten. And it might be that we go to West Ham and we actually draw, but we're still not winning. And the gap between the top and the middle tier is getting bigger then.
Do you think playing Red Star Belgrade both home and away was kind of a little bit of false hope? Because do you think that the opposition, the quality of the opposition weren't that great compared to Premier League level?
Oh yeah, from the reports I've had from abroad, that Belgrade was that we weren't that brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, so it is. But confidence is the most important thing. But Poch has got to put the confidence in players. If you look at half-time, Davies is there. Where's his pace? Where's his overlap? He's sort of like stepped back in the second half completely.
When I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago, I said to you, where do you think we will finish in the league? You said third. What are you going with now?
No, that was a million. That was the beginning of the season. We'll be lucky if we had probably about 8, 10, 12. I hope we don't get Europa League. I really don't want that. Win a cup by some. I don't want Mourinho.
So you think we've gone from Champions League final, League final one season, to the following season to finish in 8th, 10th or 12th in the Premier League?
Totally. Yeah. And that's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, would you agree with me on that, or do you think I'm wrong?
Lots of fans had high hopes for this season. I don't know. I think it's going to be very interesting how the next month goes. Because it's the Premier League table is really shaping up. As I say, we're a third of the way in. When we've only won 3 out of 12, that worries me big time.
If you look at like last year, we were bringing in young players. Skip was there. And, he's our future. Well, where's he this season? We haven't seen him at all. Tangana, that we're putting a contract on the table, getting him to sign. Why would he sign if he ain't going to get any game time with us? Yeah. You know. So if we wanted to actually be the development of next generation.
You want to see more of the youth players. You want to see Troy Parrott come in.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't have a problem. But why not bring him in at the 85th minute or something like that? But win the game first. But we were struggling to actually win the game today. We didn't win the game today.
Do you know, up to today, Sheffield United had only lost one away game in the whole of this year. Yeah. There are no walkovers. I don't know why a lot of us fans today, even me, I was predicting a 2-0 win. We spoke before the game. You predicted 2-0. Yeah. Lots of people were saying 4-0, 5-0. Sheffield United are a very good team this season. They started the day 6th in the Premier League.
But if you look at the way they get that game played out of the game, didn't they work hard? They were such an industrious
hard-working
unit,
team, yes.
You know? And that, we've got quality. We actually should have used our quality to oversee that. We should have been 2-0 up at half-time, based on the level of quality. We were sort of like stacked back deep for the first 10 minutes. We didn't do anything. But then we started to come on again. After that, no, we need to be industrious as well. Somebody said to me, why not get Wilder as our manager? And you go, no. We're artisans, we're better than that, you know what I mean?
Ian, final question for you. Will Pochettino be our manager on the 31st of December 2019?
If I answer the question, will you answer straight afterwards on your thought?
Yeah.
Right. I think yes.
Same.
Yeah, but I don't think...
Okay, will he be our manager at the end of May?
No. No, definitely not.
Let me know in the comment section below, do you agree with Ian? Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.